Hey, hey, hey. Are we recording? Amazing. Sandhja. Now listen, the first time I saw your name, I said Sandhja, like you were a Javanese princess.
Right.
What's your name's origins?
It's Indian, actually. Yeah, but it's pronounced Sandhja.
Sandhja. That
Yeah,
sounds much better.
Does
That
it?
sounds much
Does
better,
it?
yes.
Okay, I'm glad. Sandhja.
So
yeah.
are both of your parents of Indian descent?
My mother is, yeah. But we're from South America, so we're West Indian.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I see. That's why you have this Caribbean realness laid
Exactly.
back.
That's true. Yeah, we got that. She taught me how to do that. You know.
Shake it like a coconut. Now listen, so were you born in Finland then?
Yes, I was.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it must be fantastic going back and forth. You visit family in the Caribbean?
Yeah, and I've been there about 12 times or so throughout my life. So my mom really took care, that I knew my roots. And also I've been to multicultural schools. So I've been, in a very multicultural environment.
And does that influence your music?
I think because it's part of who I am. It influences. But I have no, I don't have this kind of music, but I think it's because of who I am, and I'm like the world citizen. You're not Finnish, you're not Guyanese, you're kind of like a third culture child.
Totally.
You're like, yeah. So I think that influences my music, that I can kind of do whatever and be comfortable in that.
And you do funk, you do soul,
Yeah.
you do R&B.
Kind of folky as well, and bluesy and soul-y. So I have my second album coming out in a couple of weeks.
What will it be called?
It's called Freedom Venture.
Freedom Venture.
Yeah.
Can you say it to the camera?
It's called Freedom Venture.
Yes, y'all need to buy it on iTunes. Available soon.
Oh, you're doing my marketing. I gotta pay you.
I accept euros, Vietnamese dong, dollars, rubles. Let's make it happen. But let's rewind to UMK, Uden Musiken Kilpalu.
Okay.
People were talking about Mikael Sari, people were talking about Sarah Alto.
Yeah.
And then you came in and slayed the pack.
I did, didn't I?
You
I did it.
Were you nervous? Were you surprised?
No, actually, when the points started coming in, that's the only point when I started being like, oh my God, I might win. Oh my God, and I didn't dare to look at the other contestants because I felt so embarrassed.
Really?
Because I was thinking I might win.
Oh.
You didn't want to be like, yeah, I got 12 points. Yeah, we were like
Turning red.
yeah, like. but yeah, I was actually in it for the ride, and I was just enjoying myself, having a good time, and I think that's what people really love. They saw the joy and the energy, and that's what they were like, hey, this is what we need.
It's contagious.
Yeah, now there's the recession. There's a lot of talk about racism. There's a lot of so
You're
it was a
singing it
really
away.
big, and it's a really big thing for people for Finland to in all this racism and recession time to have a multicultural representative.
What was it like growing up multicultural in Finland?
Well, I went to multicultural schools, so I kind of was in a very good environment. I wasn't, I didn't stand out in that way. Obviously, I've always standed out,
Yes, you will,
being really
'cause that
weird.
body.
Anyway, but I never found, there was sometimes that I felt racism, but not so much as yeah.
You are a strong woman, a strong Caribbean Finnish woman, yes. Now listen, there's a long line. Everyone wants to talk to Sandhja.
Great.
Hey. So I want you to take us out with your best dance move.
Ooh! All right, I'll give a tiny one.
Oh, yes, pop that coconut. So good. So nice to meet you. You guys, Finland is opening Eurovision. Be sure to vote for country number 1. See you later.
That's true.
Yeah, number 1.
Number 1.
Oh, thank you, darling.